World Declaration of Human Rights. United Nations General Assembly on December 10, 1948 the as 3 number of the 217 resolution to pass and promulgate. In 1948 on December 10, the United Nations General Assembly pass and promulgate the World Declaration of Human Rights. This is on having the declaration of the history, meaning the promulgation, and the conference request have the member nation to give a great deal of publicity, and the political position that does not divide the nation or territory, primarily take into with other education organization to spread, display, read in the all levels school with 阐述. Declaration, full text as follows. Preface. The TN has the members' proper dignity in right human families and its equal with the rights as acknowledgement that not move, is a world freedom, the foundation of the justice and peace. TN in to take no cognizance of human rights with insult to have already developed the conscience that compromise mankind for savage unruly conduct, these unruly conducts, but the personal person possess the speech with the freedom of belief and interfere with the approach of the short of world, have already is declared for tallest wishes that common people. Tien for make mankind not unlikely to the compelled by circumstances but walk the tien to aegis tyranny with oppress proceed rebel, had necessity made human rights suffer rule of law. In there is necessity to promote the development for amity relating of all countries. The Tien have already reiterate them in the Charter of the and in each people of nation United Nations to the conviction of the value and the right of sexual equality, that dignity of basic human rights, personality with the society, and the determination help realize big the freedom inside progresses is with life level of improvement. Tien is in each member nation already wish United Nations cooperation then promote to the widespread respect that human rights with basic freedom with carry out. Tien in the consent of widespread understanding towards these rights is with freedom that wish realizes to have for this as very big importance. For this reason now, conference, announce all people of Declaration of Human Rights, conduct and actions of this world with the common standard that all nations realizes hard, with the period each an individual is with the social organization usually the mean read aloud this declaration, and pass to teach with educate to promote to respect rights with freedom hard, and pass the nation with the international that people to enter the measure, and make these rights as under people of each member nation and at its rule over territorial with freedom to inside get widespread with the valid acknowledgement with carry out. Article 1. The everyone livings but freedom, on dignity is with the rights all equal. The spirit that they endow with the reasonableness combine with the consciences should with the brotherhood opposite treat. Article 2. The everyone entitled toast to possess the whole rights for carrying of this declaration with the freedom, and not divide any differentiation of race, skin color, sex, language, religion, politics or other views, nationality or social origin, property, childbearing or other personal status etc. And cannot because of the politics for nation for belong to or territory of one person of, administration of or international position it is different but have the differentiation, regardless that territory is an independent territory, entrust to the care of territory, not autonomy territory or be placed in other and any sovereignty to suffer restrict of circumstance under. Article 3. Everyone contain power to possess the life, freedom with the human body safety. Article 4. Anyone cannot make to slave or enslave, the slave's system of the whole forms is with the slave's business, all should to with prohibition against. Article 5. Anyone cannot take into the torture, or should with cruel of, inhuman or the treatment or penalty of their indignity. Article 6. Everyone at any place there is power quilled their acknowledgement is at the personality that law front. Article 7. The law is before the everyone is equal, also the power enjoy the law's equal aegis, not submit to any bias. Everyone contain power to enjoy the equal aegis, in order to prevent to suffer to breach any behavior this kind of discriminate against of any bias behavior and demagogy this denounce it to harm. Article 8. When anyone is the constitution or law to give his basic rights to suffer to violate, have the power to be violated by qualified and national law court to this kind of the behavior to make to validly rectify. Article 9. Anyone cannot take into arbitrarily arrest, imprison or exile. Article 10. Everyone completely and equally contain power to be have not by an independence but the partial law court proceeds fair of with publicly interrogate, with certain his rights with duty and judge any pertaining to crime accusation towards him bring up. Article 11. A. Any suffer torture the matter to accuse, on have not yet to acquire to vindicate public judgment for the whole assurances for needings of but confirm the guilty past according to the method, and have the power to be see as not guiltied. 2. The anyone's any behavior or not behavior, at its occurrence our all does not constitute the penal offense according to the national method or international law, cannot is judged for have the penal offense penalty cannot heavy in crime our law provision that apply. Article 12. The anyone's private life, family, residence with correspond by letter cannot arbitrarily interfere with, and his honor is with the reputation cannot take into the attack everyone contain power to enjoy the law aegis, in order to prevent to suffer this kind of to interfere with or attack stone. Article 13. A. Everyone is in the all countries ensure there is power freedom to change residence with live. 2. Everyone contain power to leave any nation, and include its our country in the inside, also the power return his nation. Article 14. A. Everyone contain power in the other nation to look for with enjoy the asylum than to avoid the persecution. 2. At real because of the non-political criminal acts or disobey the United Nations' aim with the principles behavior but the circumstance, cannot of the quilled indictment use the this kind rights. Article 10.5. A. Everyone contain power to possess the nationality. 2. The anyone's nationality cannot arbitrarily deprive, as well its changes of cannot denial the nationality's rights. Article 10.6. A. Become adult any restrict that men and women, not submit to race, nationality or religion have power to marriage with established family. They are in the marriage aspect, during the period of matrimony with while recent betrothing, should have the equal rights. 2. Freedom for having through men and women both parties is with the complete approval, can unite in wedlock. 3. Family are natural with the basic and social unit, and combine to deserve the society with the nation's aegis. Article 10.7. A. The everyone have to have the loan property rights and on others to match the sum ownership. 2. The anyone's property cannot arbitrarily deprive. Article 10.8. Everyone contain thought, conscience with the religious freedoms rights. These rights include the changes the freedom of his religion or faith, and alone or collective, public or in private with the doctrine, practice, the do obeisance to mean the freedom of his religion or faith with regulations. Article 10.9. Everyone contain power to possess to lay claim to with the freedom of announcing their opinion. These rights include to hold to have to lay claim to but not submit to freedom that interfere with, with pass any medium to look for, except with regardless national boundary with circulate news with the thoughts freedom. Article 210. A. Everyone contain power to possess the peace to hold a meeting with the freedom that forms society. 2. Anyone cannot force to belong to some a group. Article 211. A. The everyone have direct or pass the representatives 10 of the freedom choice with manage our country's rights. 2. The equal opportunity 10 that everyone there is rights at our country official business. 3. People's ambition is the foundation of the government power. This is with complete devotion ambition should with periodical of with the real election to then express, but the election should combine to the freedom that secret ballot or equal to vote the procedure proceeding according to the right to vote of the widespread and peaceful etc. Article 212. Everybody, conduct and actions society of a yuan, there is power to enjoy the society guarantee, also the power enjoy his personal dignity with the personality's essential economy, society of free development with realizing of every kind of rights of culture aspect. This kind of realizes to pass the national effort to combine with international cooperation according to the all countries of build up with resources circumstance. Article 213. A. Everyone contain power work, freedom choice occupation, enjoy the candor with the accommodations work term and enjoy to be freed from the unemployed to guarantee. 2. Everyone contain the equal pay for equal works rights, not submit to any bias. 3. The person of each work, there is power to enjoy the candor with the accommodations guerdon, and guarantee to make him with a living term that family members contain society that match the person, necessity hour and assist to guarantee in other way. 4. Its benefits of capable maintenance of everyone but organized to process the meeting's rights with 10. Article 214. The everyone has to possess the break with the leisure times rights, include work time to have reasonable limit with periodically rights that have holiday to xin. Article 210.5. A. Everyone contain power to enjoy to maintenance him with the family members' health with the social service for living standard for needing, including the food, clothes, housing, medical treatment with necessity of welfare, at encounter unemployed, circumstance that disease, physically disabled, remain a widow, decrepitude or at other have no command over to down loose to make a living the ability, have the power to enjoy to guarantee. 2. Mother with child contain power to enjoy the special care to harmoniously help the whole child, regardless the when living or not the when living, and should enjoy same of society aegis. Article 210.6. A. The everyone all have to suffer the educational rights, education to should free, should be such with basic stage at the early class at least. The early class education should belong to the duty kind. Technique is with the occupation education should widespread establish. Higher education should according to the score but equal to the whole people open. 2. The with an eye to educating distribute the character of the exhibition person and enhance to respect human rights with basically freedom. The education should promote various activities for of understanding, is tolerant ofing with comedy, combining should promoting the United Nations maintenance the peaces of all countries, each race or each and religious groups. 3. Parents as to its rights for category for education for deserving, there is prior choicing of son and daughter. Article 210.7. A. Everyone contain power the free 10 at the society's culture life, and enjoy the art, and shared science progresses and its output welfare. 2. The everyone is right because of his any science, literature for artistic or artwork but output spirit of with the materials benefits, have to enjoy the rights of the aegis. Article 210.8. Everyone contain power to request a kind of society with the international order. In this kind of order, the rights for carrying of this declaration can acquire the consent to realize with the freedom. Article 210.9. A. The right society of everyone is negative to there is duty, because having the society his character may just get the freedom with the sufficient development. 2. The everyone professional make his rights with the freedom, only suffer the proper demand for orientation morals, public order of social insight for acknowledgement for unique for restrict for make suring. Certainly this kindly restrict with an idly guaranteeing rights towards beside person with freedom giving should having with respect, combining in a democracy with widespread welfare of law. 3. These rights are with the exercising of freedom, regardless in any situation all the aim of the United Nations of cannot violation is with the principle. Article 310. Any ruling this denounce, cannot hermeneutic there is power in any nation, group or individual to proceed for tacit consent any is in the breakage activity for any rights for carrying with freedom or behavior of this declaration.